Is Lauri Markkanen destined to don the Warriors jersey? Trade rumors have been swirling, and fans are buzzing with excitement. With discussions happening behind closed doors, could the sharpshooting big man be the missing piece for Golden State? Stay tuned as we dive into the latest developments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all things Warriors. The buzz surrounding Lauri Markkanen and the Golden State Warriors this summer had fans on the edge of their seats. As a die-hard Warriors supporter, I felt the anticipation and excitement. There was a time when it seemed like Markkanen was destined to don the Dubs jersey, but it ultimately didn't materialize. Instead, he chose to commit to the Utah Jazz with a hefty 4-year, $195.8 million contract extension. Now, Markkanen has addressed those swirling trade rumors, and it's fascinating to hear his perspective. He reflected on how he managed to tune out the noise and focus on what truly matters, his family and training. He mentioned that while the chatter had been louder earlier in his career, this time around, he found it easier to handle. I can only imagine how intense it must feel to have your name tossed around in trade discussions, especially with a storied franchise like the Warriors showing interest in you. Markkanen articulated an interesting thought. I think it means you've done things right, that teams want you. That sentiment resonates deeply. It signifies that he's making an impact in the league, and teams see value in his talent. It's a testament to his hard work on the court. But let's be real, as Warriors fans, we had our hopes high. We've seen how impactful a player like Markkanen could be in our system, especially given his scoring ability and size. It's a tough pill to swallow knowing that discussions took place, but ultimately, the Jazz weren't satisfied with what the Warriors offered. Looking ahead, Markkanen's decision to stay in Utah means he can focus on bouncing back from what was a disappointing season for the Jazz. But what about us? What does this mean for the Warriors? The absence of a Markkanen addition leaves us with questions about our roster's depth and strategic direction. Are we still in pursuit of that key player who can elevate our game? Or are we confident in the current lineup, relying on the growth of our existing talents? As fans, we need to consider what our front office is planning. I'm genuinely curious about their next steps. Do they have another move up their sleeves? The window for championship contention is narrow, and we must capitalize on the talent we have. The Warriors have to weigh the pros and cons of potential trades, considering how they impact team chemistry and long-term goals. This brings me to my take. While I understand the allure of pursuing star players, I wonder if we should focus more on developing our young guys and finding that perfect chemistry. The Dubs have a legacy built on teamwork and trust, and we shouldn't forget that. It's a delicate balance, and I find myself divided. Was holding on to our assets the right choice? Or did we miss an opportunity? Evidently, the Warriors front office has a plan, but I want to hear from you. What do you think? Was this the right move? Or should we have pushed harder for Markkanen? I genuinely want to know your thoughts. What's your take on our current trajectory? As this season approaches, it's crucial to stay engaged, especially with all the developments unfolding in the league. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your fellow Warriors fans. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates and insights. You won't want to miss a thing. And remember, hit that notification bell to get all the essential updates directly. Let's keep this conversation going in the comments below. I'm excited to hear your expectations and frustrations as we gear up for another thrilling season.